You're not raised. Sorry, you. Oh, fucking hell. I was about to start this big spiel about how I hope to have a good stream today, and I flubbed literally the first word. Let me start fresh. Do you know what, Razor? I was thinking about our conversation we had recently about how achieving small things in this game makes you feel really good to a point where it overshadows the same feeling in most other games. And how I've not had that for a couple of streams because of certain mistakes. But today, can we just have the tiniest bit of... Mazak, Razor, Koala, Scotty, welcome to the stream, everybody. Hang on, wait, let me get this started.
Big bitch.
I feel like that's a good start, actually. If we're going to have any text-to-speech to open on a stream like... Well, to follow a stream like yesterday's, it's that. That's fucking music again. You love this music. You should actually play Jalopy, Razor, it's rubbish. Instead of starting again, do you want to just end the stream? More than you know. Mazak, thank you for the 51 months, though. How are we? Hopefully everybody's good. Yesterday... I didn't fall in sewage, Koala, no. The car has been fucked because it got hit by a rally car for ages. And I just got to the point where I might just replace one thing and grab some stuff from the shop. But then I got a 6,000 mark speeding fine, which ate all of my money, put me in a serious financial hole, and meant I had to suck sewerage for almost all of yesterday's stream just to try and avoid prison. Hopefully today's gratification day. I need to go buy a new water pump pulley. Should I buy a water pump actually? That's just made me think. Fuck it, we'll buy a new water pump. And then return home and just fix the fucking car in time for Grandma to call on. Okay, Grandma's not going to call on Sunday morning. Grandma's dead. But we might be able to have a car that doesn't fucking squeal. There is a lot of deaths. I got murdered with an axe, Koala, if that explains how the deaths have fanned out. Just need to get caged up and I'm rally ready, this guy. Then maybe if I haven't hung myself like Christmas lights, I'll do jalopy. How does something get hit for ages? Did I say it got hit for ages? I can't remember what I said. I probably misspoke. Mazak, I appreciate the sub though. Thank you for the prime as always, and welcome to the stream. Right, let's just. That explains nothing. Thank you. There, I have a feeling Razor was going to do that. It turns out in this game there are multiple ways of making money instead of sewerage and logs. One of which is making sort of unregulated, badly assembled sugar wine with cheap stuff from the shop, and we sold it all to a character that doesn't have a name that we named Sothan. I started a relationship with Sothan, selling this wine, started giving him lifts home from the shop. Things were going well. Sothan, absolute fucking legend. Do we all agree? I got to the point where he opened up to us so much that he told us that he'd stolen his wife's winning lottery ticket and now had 5 million marks in a suitcase in the woods. I specifically didn't go looking for the money, only for him to accuse me of looking for the money and kill me in my sleep with an axe. Does I explain it? Me, picking up on you just misspeaking? Never. Anyway, we're alive now, and Sothan's fine. We actually helped him again, and he's now moved into town. He's fine. Mina, welcome to the stream. Good afternoon. Just in case... Mina, I've got a clean monitor. I would say it's beautiful, but it's got nice summer car in it, which doesn't help. There we go, look. This is the goal for today. I need to replace the water pump pulley at Alcarion, so I've got enough fucking mosquito spray. And I think I needed something from town, didn't I? Yeah, need a new water pump. I'm going to buy a new water pump as well. And then I'm going to fill the jerry can and pick up the postal. Do I have enough money for that? Wait, just in case I might spoil things, tell me what ways of making money you know of. I know of logs, kill you, shit sucking, strawberry picking, leaflets. I think that's it. Got the fattest migraine. You're doing well. To be up and talking. Did someone tell you about him stalking... Oh, there is also that as well. But that doesn't make money. That's just to further my love life, apparently. What am I doing? I'm flustered. Right, so tomorrow I'm going to set off... Hang on. It's nearly night time. I'm going to sleep. Buy a new water pump pulley and water pump. Fuck it. If I can remove the water pump without too much effort. Let me have a quick look. Then we'll go to bed. Actually, let me put the radio on first. The car looks better in white than it did in primer grey, right? Yeah, I also have to stalk teenagers in the hopes they crash so I can... Am I basically just a rebound for that girl? Is that the situation? I'm taking advantage of a crash and a rebound. Because apparently there's a lady in town and we have a suspicion that she gives birth to the credits. There is, Mazza, yeah. That's why I've got this, because that lady demands a leopard print interior and she demands tinted back windows and a fucking CD player. Where is the CD? Oh, half installed it. She demanded that, but then Sothan killed me with a fucking axe, which meant that I had to... hang on, what's the water pump? And I reset, but I haven't managed to find a situation within which to take an unconscious teenager. Water pump to timing cover is 5/7. Rebounds. Apparently it always was more than just sausages and driving to town. In fairness, it's not even cars. That bit's evading me at the moment. Right, new water pump. This thing was squealing up a storm yesterday. 5/7. Do you just come off? Oh, the Valheim music. It feels so long away now. Is that the... That's a bolt, not a nut. Is that right? So it must be 4 nuts and 1 bolt. All 7s. Oh, there's a lot of pissing, yeah. Valheim is so far away. Shut up, Razor. If you can do it, I can do it. Then again, you've not done it yet, have you? Okay, so that's the water pump. Let's go grab the water pump pulley, then we'll go to sleep. The 2 people that could wake me up in the night with a phone call are Sothan and Grandma. One's dead, and the other one's probably drunk in his new apartment and doesn't need a ride home anymore. Alright, if you can get further than this, then I can. Also, for the record, got all this alcohol and I don't know what to do with it. I'm at the point where my car is so good that I don't dare take it out. That is my summer car in a fucking nutshell. Alright. Is there anything else I want? I can't really afford it because I've got a postal order to pick up as well. I don't have any empty jars for the Kilyu, do I? Because I think we've got a few more left for Sothan. No, I can't make any extra money, can I? And it's going to be the weekend soon. I could deliver some flyers to make money, but only if I'm desperate. I'm like an overprotective parent. I launch the game, sit in the car, admire it, and quit the game. You talk about an overprotective parent, Razor. The first night that the car wasn't at home and was left at Alcarion's for him to repair it, I actually sat there like a parent. You know, like your parent, you go away for the first time and your parents have the house empty because their child's not there and they get a bit nervous and don't know what to do with themselves. I was actually like that. All right. Everybody stretch. Have a sip of coffee. then we're going to sleep, and we're going to have the most productive day in my summer car history. Brace yourselves, everybody. This is the frame that I zone into the stream on. Good work, Sothen. Sothen, good morning.
Kayla.
Cheeky, welcome to the stream as well. I can only assume that's cheeky based on the... What does that word mean, cheeky? Does it mean, hello, handsome streamer, you're looking fantastic today? I'm going to assume that's yes. Alright. How are we both? Today is the day that we're going to be efficient, effective, and hit our shots. We'll have a grilled pike for breakfast. Have a drink, have a wee. Then, straight to Alcarion's. Is he open? I think he owns at 10. No, he owns at 8, doesn't he? 8 or 10? I don't know. We'll wait for him to open if so. Then I'm going to nip to the shop. We're going to fill the jerry can with fuel for the car. And then we're going to get the water pump pulley, we're going to get the thing, we're going to run out of money, we're probably going to get a speeding ticket, get chased around, have to deliver flyers just to stay out of prison, ultimately end up in prison, sit there for the rest of the stream playing Monster Marbles, miserable, listening to the radio, where Sothan will do 4 or 5 adverts in a row and make us all want to walk into the sea. Other than that, it'll be a good afternoon. Okay. This is the one. This is the day. All we have to do... Alcarion's, fill up the jerry can, pick up the postal order, hopefully still have enough money left to pay for bills. That's the diesel one. Where's the petrol jerry can? Is it here? Where is it here? Tell me that's not full. I mean, if it is full, it's one less job and less money. It never goes right in this fucking place. The straight translation is pin, but it means knobhead or something similar in this case. So when you say, is it Vitun Kayla, what does that actually mean? Is it, you do say that, right? I can't work out what's you and what's this guy. I assume it's nothing nice. I warmed up fast. It means fucking knobhead. That was the wrong button. Right, everybody repeat after me. We are not going to just drive around all day today. Repeat that after me. We are not going to drive around all day. Guess what's likely going to happen? What happens first? Kill cousin, speeding ticket, find unconscious teenagers everywhere. I mean, if we find Santa crashed, that becomes the priority over everything else, right? It's usually said when someone does something stupid, like goes live. I hear it a lot for some reason. You just misunderstood, cheeky. I kind of want to go on the top road just to see if there's been a crash, but I don't know. I daren't now all of a sudden. I'm like an overprotective parent, raising mostly of my bank balance. Steady, steady. I think if one thing's been proven to be true in these last few weeks, it's Kelly's statement that I've started driving too fast. I was expecting death to be the final outcome, but it would appear 6,000 mark driving, that speeding fines are the problem. Don't we all? Yeah, I suppose. More so than our children. Not that I have children that I know about, for the record. I guess there's somebody updating fucking doomhaus.wiki/Stubbler. Just a thin shred of happiness, that'll do me today. That'll be an upgrade on yesterday. I've never had the squealing from the alternator be not the alternator itself or the bell. There is the other pulley, but I've got the water pump pulley and the water pump. But I don't know whether that would make the belt squeal. Well, I don't know. Forget a new one of both. I've not got children, Scott. That wiki that you run on the Doomhaus is full of misinformation. It's not misinformation now, is it? What's the new one? Misinformation's out of vogue. What do you call the new one? Not fake news, Mazak. That's even further out of vogue. No, there's a new one. Not disinformation, is it? Malinformation. There you go. Which is apparently the truth, but it's dangerous to say, or something like that. I might have misunderstood that. I probably misunderstood that. Sam's cat, I'm not going to lie, fam. 10 out of 10. Mazak, you've raised the bar higher than I can match. I don't know how to continue this bullshit. Somebody help me. Malinformation is truth used to inflict harm on a person, organisation, or country. Examples of malinformation include phishing, catfishing, doxing, swatting, and revenge porn. There we go. Malinformation. Malicious use of the truth. Sorry, I've been speaking to... thank you, sir. I love. We've learned something. I've been speaking to this troll in my hardcore guild that speaks like that unironically. You know you've been teasing it too much. We're just exactly... We've fallen prey to that around these parts in the past. Mocking language and mocking jokes and doing stuff that is mocking things for not being funny so much that we accidentally just start saying it unironically. Good and welcome to the stream. She gets in, starts dancing, and the song stops. Started saying unironically. Need someone to bully that one out. Started saying slay unironically. You need someone to bully that out of you. Don't worry, Koala, we got you. Slay. Cook. You gonna fucking die. Trim, that's not on the list. Get Trim up to the stream. Did you both share a tandem? I'll carry on. Wait, why won't you let me buy a replacement water pump pulley? Whenever someone died, he said, in-game dying is soft... imagine dying in softcore for real. Speak to me when you hit the mid-20s, lol bro, on God. Oh, Mazak, please. Space it out for me so I can take it, so I don't have to take it all at once. Alkira, look, see? I need a new water pump pulley, I think. Why does he keep putting that back on his desk? I don't want that on the desk. Can I have a new one of these? Maybe you don't actually replace the water pump pulley. It means on God, sir, then. Right, I do need another water pump, though. So me and a couple of buddies just started mocking him, basically. And now you end up saying it the same. Not on guard, nothing. Put your sword away. Put your fucking axe down. I'll carry on. I'd like another water pump, please. I assume, then, that means that I don't have to worry about getting a pulley. Thank you, I'll carry on. As always, service with a fucking smile. Kind of speak gives me a headache. Thing is, there's the generation older than ours, and the generation younger than ours probably rolls their eyes at shit we say, right? But that doesn't mean that we don't have the right to roll ours as well. I still think there's parts of my car all over the floor down there. Right. I have got myself a new water pump. Fascinates me how slang evolves. Well, it evolves so much it just becomes language, right? In fairness, a lot of the 90s era and early 2000s disappeared with most of us. Yeah, that's it, right? This stuff never stays around. Do I go on the main road to look for dead teenagers? Nah. Can't be bothered to turn around at this point. We're busy. We're busy. I ain't got time to look for dead teenagers. I imagine it'll be the same with the current one. Yeah, it won't last long, will it? My younger brother now sends me Generation Alpha memes, and I've never felt older. Is that the new one? Is that the new generation? I suppose after Z, right? Generation Alpha. Now you know how we felt, Koala, when it was all vibe checks. Still never got my head around that, despite all your efforts. Tippy Toppers has evolved into just tippers. Tip. I've never heard tip. I've got a friend that's the same way. Oh, I shit myself then. You probably saw deer in headlights look. I thought Cousin was in front, but I think he's behind. Or he's in the bushes somewhere, and I'm fine with both. Don't know how much of it is him trolling me versus what's actually a meme. Trouble is, there's not a lot of personality in all that, though, is it? It's just like a... I suppose it's a social framework. A generational social framework that you build your personality within. It's like scaffolding. And probably subconsciously doing it a lot myself. During Valheim days, you used to occasionally belt out the title Qual. Look at that, that's tip. Did I actually? Fuck. And now I've got rid of so many syllables, it's gone altogether. Me and my friend group have evolved the common phrase, "It's got to be done," to just literally, oh. No. I think we've run out of usefulness as a generation and we need to go and live in the sea. Trouble is, that looks like concern. Okay. I'm going to call slowing down the Kelly rule. I keep thinking I can see shit. There's Trim there, look. Trim wave! Hello! He's gone. You can't, Mazak. You must escape. There's no way to survive. Oh. Can't be a good thumbs up and down for every type of communication, yeah? Just respond in as binary a way as possible. Free of any emotion. That way the bastards can't read you. I always think that, like, slang evolving to the point where you forget it's slang. Genuine question, do you think a new member, or a new person arriving in this stream, has any idea what that word in the bottom left means? Is it immediately obvious that that's a death counter? Even though it is to us. Can't get that fucking camera centered right. Probably not, right? And you know what? Fuck 'em. Right, I've got a postal order to pick up here, and we need to fuel up the van. Probably so then, but still, it's... Even with the skull with the eyes crossed out and all that sort of shit, it's still not entirely clear. We're still leaving a puzzle for people. It's weird to me my neighbour responds with a middle finger if they're planning to do something, and the other one always knows if it's a yes or a no. Yeah, you don't even really need... I don't know, let me turn this off. 6-4, welcome to the stream. I wouldn't have pegged that as a death counter. The problem is it kind of existed... What am I doing? I don't want that here, do I? They kind of existed as a death counter without being a death counter. Is that cut? That's Uncle, isn't it? Press 1 to take Uncle home. Sorry, yeah, as with everything in this, it wasn't actually designed to be a death counter as such, to relay the information. It was a dumb joke in one stream 6 years ago. Now it's still on screen now, including the word. The only reason we say chopped so much is because in 2015, Swiftu got an axe on a rug, and he says, "Oh, I can't use axes, can I?" He says, "Oh, I wish I could though. I'd be going around chopping." And then he was like, "Oh, I'm chopping this, chopping that." That's the only reason that became a thing. And then everything was chopped. If you died, you were chopped, and chop this, chop that, and now here we are. Right, fuel, postal order, jerry cans full. We'll pick Uncle up on the way back. Hello, baby.
No 8, 500, päivä, no mitä sinulle?
There's no doubt that was only 6 years ago. It was 2015. 8 years ago. That's a lot of money for that postal order. Do you mind helping me pay for it? It's going to leave me with not a lot of money.
Tämä on ollut merkillinen kesä.
I know.
Välillä se paistaa aurinko, sitten välillä suottaa vettä sattuu. Ja sitten sen jälkeen taas paistaa aurinko. Ja yölläkin on pimme, niin siltikin suottaa välillä sattua. Vaikka kiitoksia ja tervetuloa.
Yes, thank you. For that guy. Hey, what did he order? It's Christmas. Yeah, alright, so I thought it was 8 years ago. Fine. Sue me for it. I can't remember what we ordered. I think that's the back window thing. What's in here? What are you? Oh, yeah. Kitten. It's arrived. Is it actually hollow on one side? No. This cost me 60 marks. I love that this is in the game. A twin exhaust setup for a car without twin exhausts. It just looks like... Oh, the new carb, though. It's like the mid-tier one, imagine. Yeah, Gwynblade. It's the 28 hull. Can we see if Gwynblade's on the bus? We'll use our new binoculars. Press 1 if Gwynblade's on the bus, press 2 if he's not. Trim's misunderstood the question. Don't tell me how to live my life. Alright, you miss out on the fucking glorious points then, Sirthin. Gwynblade is not on the bus. Oh god. He's with Grandma now. Sirthan, you fucked it. Well done. That carb though, imagine. Nowadays you pay that in euros. What, for 60 for that thing, yeah? Look at this though, yes! I don't know what that's going to do. Probably keep bird shit off the back window, but imagine the sheer amount of downforce when I'm going at 40 miles an hour on the top road. Lovely. Right, job's done. Back home. No fucking around today. Helio bottles from the dump on the way back? Yeah, let's do it. Gwynblade, good afternoon. Alcarion, good morning. Could have tied 2 pipes together yourself. I mean, that's essentially what that is, but at least it's cheap. I almost didn't put my seatbelt on. I remember when Sothan was in charge, he reminded me about the seatbelt before he abandoned us to the fates. Right, I'm going to go quickly pick Keelyu bottles up. I've got enough. I might knock a new brew up, and then that might be our bonus money over the weekend. Because I don't want to do a great deal of travelling over Saturday and Sunday. Tesco Express still not been built. Every stretch. Carry on, good morning. That back window thing. At least here it's called Hawes Stairs. I suppose it goes with the sign in the back of Bybeat's window in game, right? Christ. Is that what that means? Right, slow down. Fucking slow down. 80. So if I got fined yesterday for doing 98 kilometres an hour and doing 80, then I'm going to stay at 80 mile an hour and stop being such a fucking fourth gear boy racer. I forgot to pick up Uncle. Do we go back for him? Does anybody care about Uncle's well-being, or should we just leave him? He's probably stuck in the pub anyway. I'd have to get Bimir to unlock it for me. Fuck him. I don't care about Uncle, I care about Scribblio points. Tease it. Right, quick trip to the dump. Assuming, so, then you've drunk, what was it, 14 bottles of Kilyu in one evening. Hey, is the drag racing on? What time is it? Noon. On a Friday, let's check. I wonder if this ever... It might be something that becomes an option. Is that a person there? Is drag racing on? I think drag racing... Is this real? Here's the thing that distracts us. Mate, I admire your confidence, pal, but I'm certainly not ready to drag race in this. It's fucking Thandia and Santa, of course it is. Who else? It's actually happening. Can I go speak to this gentleman? What's that noise? Alright, Matt. What is that noise? No shit, there's actual drag cars here. Welcome, Dark. This is so loud. Okay, Santa's here, Thandia's here. They're gonna go next. Them things are so fucking loud. Who wins? Alright, quickly, who wins? Thandia on the left or Santa on the right? Jesus, the volume. That's ridiculous. That's actually in-game. Crime. A Bybeat's here too. Fucking hell, everyone's here. Okay, Thandia's gone on his own. That seems... circular. That thing's cool. Look at that. Do you know what, Cheeky? That actually fits the music. I feel like this should be a thumbnail. Just don't get run over by Bybeat. That's fucking top. Am I gonna get run over? That's so cool. Bybeat's here, look.
Voi vittujen kevää.
I don't know what to do. Can we watch? I imagine if these two... I think it's the purple one, or that sort of dark red one. If that sets off, we're going to go deaf. Is Santa not pulling up because he wants me to race... Press what? No, okay, wait. Can I actually do this in the van? Surely not. Me against Thandia in Uncle's van. I wonder if I have to actually press a button to sign up for it.
Cheeky's won the rally for the 34th time since the Gloppy family
Yes,
moved to
säkert
the valley.
kotiin.
What's Cheeky's secret to winning the rally every single time? He says it's all in the precise gear shifting and not dying.
I don't know what's
That is,
happening.
once again, not dying.
Shut up, Radio Man. I think it's expecting me to go on that right-hand side. Maybe I have to sign up for it. Oh, fuck, I've been distracted. The whole point was to not get distracted. Can I sign up for it? Do I have to take this, maybe? No. I wonder if it just won't let me do it because I'm in a van, which I understand. I kind of want to, though. Oh. Fuck you, Thandia, get back. I've got the techno music on, how can he beat me? No, I got this, it's fine. I have to get my gear shifting right. This is ridiculous. The noise Pokemon are speeding. Do you think it's going to actually give me an official time? Playing the long game in a short race. Fuck me, this is actually like drags. Yeah, that was a close one. Fuck you, Thandia. Maybe I just have to beat him back. This is cool. I might go get the Ferndale. I've got access to the Ferndale. If I go get that and come back here, I might be able to win the drag race. Is that a goal for the playthrough then? Win a drag race? Playing the long game in a short race. A good old loser flyby, yeah. It's not who wins the race, cheeky, it's who gets the first out the window. Is he going to give me a time slip? What if we park the van halfway across Santa's lane? You see where I'm going with this? Alright, let's check our time. Santa's doing well. Good work, Santa. Fucking got shit on by that guy. Alright, my time slip. Did I reach 100 kilometers an hour? Where did I come next to Thandia? Oh, I'm fourth at the moment. 7 seconds slower than everybody else. Hey, is this... Is that Thandia's name? Thandia's called Pettery. In the 1979 Svoboda. I don't know which of these is... That's got to be... The 1947 car's got to be the purple one, right? So that's Santa? Yeah, because it went slower. So Santa drives a Ricochet and he's called Yasu. Okay. There's Thandia. Look, what a loser. I can check it. I can tell you your time, Thandia. You got shit on.
Perkele.
This is cool, this. No, just run Santa into it. Maybe they died of, like... Fuck, that thing's shitting. Is that Bybeat that one's going in? Oh, Bybeat got beat as well. Okay, the only person with a Doomhaus name that's actually maintained even the smallest hint of any dignity is Thandia for beating me in a van. I have a weird ass question. I assume you got to win the race. What if you strategically parked your car in the middle of the road and just only you remember to drive around it? That's not actually a bad idea. Would that be in the spirit of the competition? That's a good point, yeah. We come back to the shit truck on its side, completely smashed up. Absolutely not. I'm just talking a proof of concept. As that Sothan actually piled them all up neatly for me. Sothan, since you moved out, you've got so environmentally conscious. Hey, we could get Bybeat's name as well. Should we do it? In-game, for the record. That sounded strange for half a second. I assume Bybeat's the person that lost the third race. Just need these though. The question is whether it's in the spirit of the competition. Isn't it whether it's in the spirit of the competition? It's whether Loppy would do. The Loppy family would do it. Do you have high hopes for the Loppy family's moral compass, Sotha? That noise is ridiculous. That purple thing is unbelievably loud. I'm doing that thing again. Let me do this. All very good throws. Listen how loud that is. Maybe I'll take the exhaust off the car when we get it fixed up. And ours will sound like that. This is the same guy who painted a whole ass building in literal shit. And it is the same person that's been hunting the back roads for unconscious teenagers. Why does it have to make that noise? That noise is in game, for the record. That is so loud. And you beat up a drunk for his wristwatch. I also kind of ruined someone's marriage by delivering him so much cheap alcohol that his wife left him for a handsome Finsweed man. But let's not all point fingers. We've all done bad things, consistently, on multiple different lives. I also killed my cousin, let's not forget. Don't. All we need now is for every character in game to run a time at the drag strip, and then we'll get to know everybody's names. I just want to go quickly check what Bybeat's name is. Imagine if it was Bybeat. Slow down. This is cool though. Wait, they didn't go again. I think Santa and Thandia might have given up. Is that Bybeat? Yeah, the 91 Victra. She's just called K. K. So sinister. Okay, that's my record. Kai beat. Killer. I guess we just go home, right? I need to anyway. They were supposed to be working on the car and I've been distracted for the first hour again. My summer car has a brilliant habit of just putting something else interesting in front of you when you think you're being productive. I have no idea, Sophie. We're approaching like 400 hours or something stupid. And even as you look back across all the stuff in this game, there still isn't that much. We're just finding it in a beautifully spaced out fashion. Fucking hell, there it goes again. The engines in Kerbal made less noise than that. Still see Bybeat's car really tiny in the rearview mirror. Top road or back road? Let's go check if Grandma's in. If Grandma's there, imagine how happy we'll be. I don't need to investigate like this quarry and stuff, because I still think there's stuff to find all over the place. Imagine how much fun it would have been to have just used a guide and done all this in 6 hours. Yeah. Then we could have been 7 games deeper and enjoyed none of them. Right, I'm off to the garage. Need to go and help friends with his brakes. Give him one of these when you get there, Cheeky.
Haista vittu.
That means both yes and no for the record, for those that are read. Not au fait with the Finnish language like I am. I feel a bit better today. I feel a bit more confident about the future of the playthrough. I don't know how dangerous that is, but I think we might be alright. A different friend, but no doubt that'll be used multiple times. Cheeky, have a good afternoon. I don't drive this road very often anymore, do I? What was that? Oh, it's one of them smashed up cars. I know I'm not supposed to be getting distracted on the road. But shut up for a minute. I want to find the centre console again. I've already found that on one playthrough so far. Cousin? Cousin? Okay. I still think that's got full wheels on it and everything, this. This is separate from the quarry, isn't it? This is like a racetrack. I still think there's something to be done with these. I don't know if you have to drag them to Alcarion's or if you can... Or what? We should maybe try it at some point. Right, remind me. Let's have it... I should write it on the to-do list, shouldn't I? Things to do. Instead of just planning one stream. There's no parts or anything on this, though. Kind of cool. I assume this is just a... I could practice the rally on there, look, without having to worry about running into Cousin. Blizzard just set a timer for the server to shut down in 15 minutes and immediately took the servers down. There goes my 1 hour for today. Did it go down on purpose, or was it... It might have just been a disconnect and it comes back up. Or are they that incompetent? Don't let me wandering around in a swamp looking for car parts fits this music. Looking for junk. You can call it incompetence. Okay, are they that bad at timekeeping? Oh, somebody forgot to set the timer, I see. And this timer message had to come out before the disconnect.
Welcome back to Finnish Frenzy, the hottest radio show on the side of Terialki. Folks have heard about Joe Van's latest exploit. He tried to jump the Rusko over the railroad tracks. Thought he was in an action movie. Thankfully, he only dented his pride and a couple of fenders and 384 passengers.
Why is all the bad shit about me? Like, on the radio, Cheeky and Martin, they get talked of quite fondly. They're always achieving things, winning rallies, upgrading cars properly, doing well. And then whenever it's about me, I'm either trapped upside down and dead, or killing fit. They've had a message on the Battle.net launcher for the last 2 or 3 days saying the servers would be going there. So they at least did that bit right. What do you mean the shoe fits? Is Grandma alive? I think she's... Did I just see her? You request D. Woodies be put on the radio. I might have to do that. This does feel like D. Woodies, doesn't it? It makes me think of it. It's not nearly as creepy, even if it mentions Auger. Yeah, what do you mean the shoe fits Alkyrion? I've not once died being trapped under a car. Or flipped the car that I don't think exists over the railroad tracks. It's got the same forest woodland horror. Yeah, that's the vibe they were going for, I think. Both made for kids as well. What's that troll song that Chris Man used to always play? It was like a little leprechaun thing wandering through the woods, and it was all drum and bass in the background. They put that on as well. And you know we are ignorant Englishmen, so it sounds a bit yeah. It sounds... It's in the vaguely foreign category. We might have seen it on Eurotrash if we stayed up late. Quickly told me recently, for those that remember Eurotrash, I had no idea it was... is it Jean-Paul Gaultier? It was some designer or other. Actually presented Eurotrash. Oh god. That's crazy. And the thing is, the stupid and uncultured part of me knows the face from Eurotrash more than knows the designer. The inventor of the pixel. And his brother Paul Neil Gaultier. And Michael Peter Edward Gaultier. Who, Michael Peter Edward Gaultier married into a Dutch family, and now he's called Michael Peter IV. Okay. Steady. What's your favourite genre of game? Japanese playing games. Okay, I've made it. I've been on in game less than an hour, and I've made it back with a new water pump, as well as fuel for the car. Now, can we just get the fucking thing to start so I can be happy? We've got 620 marks, which is nothing, but that should be alright for a long weekend if I just stay at home. I could deliver some flyers to get a bit of pocket change as well. In fact, I'm going to be so confident I'm pulling the car out the way of the garage doors. I've been drag racing today. Yet another new thing. Okay, you. We've had an on and off relationship in the past, me and this car. But now I think it's time for us to respect each other. First off, Alright, if the car, in its current state, is a 5 out of 10, what does this make it? The Hawes Ladder, as Cheeky calls it. Hello? Do I actually have to... Do I have to take the window tint off to put it on? What? Where did that go? I think it... Okay, it's still up there. Cellist, welcome to the street. Why is Cellist sad? What have you done? He's in Germany. He's been fired. It looks terrible with the stickers, but maybe. It looks like, yeah, it looks better like that. I mean, Scotty, I'll give you credit for foreseeing the ice cream related stuff. Chalice, welcome to the stream. Just buy another one. You're a mostly grown adult. Do you know what? I think the car's coming together. It doesn't work, but it's coming together. I've got the new carb as well, haven't I? Do we?
Breaking news, Stubbler's been found, trapped under a Satsuma again.
Little more.
If only put as much time and effort into staying alive as he does into his intricate engine assembly.
Hello. Yes, friend, of course. Yes. I'm happy to do it, but I don't need a 2-hour conversation about it. Right, new water pump going in. I think. Hello? I was in Germany last week. It's amazing how close you can come to something horrific without knowing. We might have been right in front of you. Hamburg's not horrific, Cellist. Crikey. Sorry to our Hamburg audience. Gwendolyn. Oldie Boss, welcome to the stream. It's illegal to have window tint. I think it must be a blanket European law because it's the same in this country too. You're only allowed the back windows tinted, you can't have the front ones. Some people have like a minor one on the passenger side, but yeah, it's similar here. Guns don't kill people, tinted windows do. It looks alright, that. I'm starting to warm to the car. Thought Germany was back in the 40s. La-di-da, Gwynblade, that's a time machine. That's not a time machine, Seth, and you can tell by the cucumber that's attached to it. That is, get a load of this big word, oscillating. Yeah, I was about to say I was tinted in Alabama, as long as it's within the legal limits, it's fine, yeah. Regulated as opposed to illegal. Could have changed since leaving, though. I don't keep up with that place anymore. But you're our correspondent, because Southampton's deemed untrustworthy on account of the whole axe murder thing. Okay. It seems you can't buy a new water pump pulley, so we've just got a new water pump. Now if I go that all the way, we'll put the belt back on. It's actually really early in the stream. Things are going well. Is that a vegetarian hot dog, Gwynblade, or do you eat meat? He's not lame like his brother. One, two, then buckle my shoe. So that should be the alternator fixed and a brand new belt on. Brand new alternator, brand new water pump. Can the car just start quietly? Okay, the battery's not fucking... Okay, I remember now. That's fine. Gwynblade loves sausage, pass it on. That's the worst joke. Why don't everybody just behave? Alright, hopefully the water pump doesn't need connected, does it? Is the water pump fine now? Okay, battery's got half. Put a little bit of choke on. Please. Oh, Scotty, bask in it. Bask in it. What's the air fuel ratio like? Oh, it's so beautiful. It's working. Smoke's fine. It sounds good. Ooh. There you go, Razor. I'm rally ready now. With all of my stock parts and my banged up vehicle. Let's pull it out. I don't know, asphyxiate in the garage, that would be silly. Right, please just drive. Don't just punch stuff. Okay, handbrake off. Into first. Let it warm up first. He says as he immediately drives while it's cold. Oh, did you hit the distributor for a split second there? Right. That sounds good. Is that water pressure? I wonder if emptying the water pump, it's not going to overheat, is it? No? Alright, let's try and drive it. Okay, it's stuttering. What was it that fixed the stuttering last time? I can't remember. I'm going to leave it running for a split second though while it puts a bit of charge in the battery. So then, it sounds like it's working. Speech therapy. Oh, what was it that fixed the stuttering? Was it the valve timing, maybe? I could give it a full tune now it's back up and working. That's probably sensible to do, right? And then we're actually back at... Because what I think I need to do to get Santa to crash, I think I actually need to be up there with him in the car. And I think I could probably threaten him into a road race. Again, I don't know, so don't confirm or deny if that's what happens. And then we can, like, manually advance that side of the story. I've got the new car block. We're low on funds, though, that's the only issue. I mean, I've got the Keeley set. Shit, I was gonna make another batch, wasn't I? Do I have enough for another batch? One. But I think I've still got some left. Alright. I'm going to full tune it, I think. Is the choke still out? That wouldn't help. Choke's in. Fuck, I can't see out of my own... I'll do the valve timing again, but this is obviously not good. Am I confident I'm not going to drop this into the pit? I stalled it anyway, that's probably for the best. It's working. It runs. How far was I from dumping it in the pit? Not really. Good. Okay, move him over a bit now, let's push it in. No! Did that just fall in at the back? No, no!
Voi vittu!
Don't judge me. Oh, you fucking idiot. Oh. No, it's fine. Stop judging me, Perrier. Things are fine, it's fine. We've been in worse predicaments. I hate this game. Okay, skid it over. Yeah, we seem to keep finding ourselves in this one. Stop. You got the soft confirm from Ajar then. Why did I say Ajar? Not been called Ajar in a million years. From Giant Right. Why did you not just drive it out? I did. I drove it out, Alkira, and then I reversed it back in because I need to do a full tune now, which needs information from the guide and all the tools. All right. Let's turn the radio back up. Look at the state at the back of the van. It's the Sothan and he's drinking probably. How much Keely do I have left? Like Ajar Binks from them fan-made Star Wars films. I heard Star Wars be described as old money recently. Where the old ones, the original ones, they had to work like crazy. They were selling like fish out the back of a van and driving long hours and trying real hard to make real honest work and honest. And then it got handed down and handed down and handed down and handed down, and look at the state of it now. I like that analogy. Should be able to write a thesis on this. It's a word that sounds like thesis. Theses. Alright, yeah, I think we're in a good position to fine-tune. Are there 95 of them? What, spoilt kids that have inherited money? Alternator I know is perfect. The carb... I'll put the new carb on, actually. That was a poor pronunciation. Right, let's do some work. Let's install the new carburetor. I think I just need to take the... I don't even need to take the headers off, do I? I think I can just unplug the carb. Dougie, welcome to the stream as well. Good morning. The car's running again. Just not very well. Where's the carburetor? It's a bit lower down, isn't it? Am I just blind? To bolt the carburetor to the headers. 4/8. I said, relax, man. Need P-word toppings for tonight. Made my own dough this morning. Yeah, we're having homemade P-word tonight as well. Alright, everybody. Mazak needs you. He needs P-word toppings. Go. What's the limitations? Cellist. I didn't think you were capable. I will judge you based on your toppings. Sothan says chicken thighs. There's only one topping I ever suggest. And it's worthless. So currently you're having chicken thighs, Mazak. That's what you put on to add some protein. Thighs. Okay, there we go. No, stop. Come back, please. Alright, Cellist, maybe say something that isn't going to already be on the P word. Banana and pineapple. Cellist had a banana, pineapple and curry sauce P word in Sweden, which apparently they eat a lot of. As you say, Thandia. There you go. Look, Thandia, welcome to the stream. Good afternoon. Bolt the air filter to the cab. So 2 6s. Let's use these. Where's the 2? I think it's on that arm that sticks out, is it? Up here somewhere. Yeah. I have those ingredients, but they shall not be put on my P word. Chicken thighs marinated in mayo, garlic powder, red pepper flake, oregano, and salt, and cooked through on a skillet. 12, welcome to the stream. Jesus fuck, Sea of Stars as the most unfun minigame I have ever played. By design, I have lost 5 turns in a row. Well, you're not having a lot of luck on games lately, 12. How do I bolt this carb to the air filter? Does this carb doesn't need an air filter, does it? Am I right in thinking that they're air filtered? They are, aren't they? So it doesn't need the air filter. I think. Oh god, I'm about to really find out if that's not true. Am I pushing the car into the pit again? Fuck me. Mine was a genuine question. I want to know if that actually tastes good to someone who doesn't eat it regularly. Thandia Cellist, can you actually talk about the banana and curry P word? By lost, I mean the enemy has a skip mechanic, so my entire turn is just not done after I work on playing it. Is it so it's turn-based, Sea of Stars? Is this a carb? It is, right? So, in theory, it goes in like that. I really don't know what I'm doing. So, it is a carburetor, as I thought. We get the 8s out. Okay, for me to do that because of my missus, I have to make milk-free mayo, ditch the garlic, and red pepper flakes. It's delicious, says Cellist. Never tried it. Pretty sure there isn't milk in mayo, you guys. Milk in mayo? Store-bought mayo has milk in it. It's gross, but it's true. I think Satan spoke about that in the past as well. Is it maybe Satan? Yeah, these 7s. What are these? I thought they were 8s. 5 10s, maybe? What? Never are they 7s. Sounds like it would be good in theory, Thandir, I don't know why. Sea of Stars is turn-based. When will the devs learn not letting you play is a bad mechanic? If I didn't want control over my situation, I would go to work. Heinz in a mayo tub started putting xanthan or guar gum in it instead of milk proteins. But squeezy bottles usually have milk proteins. Is that just so it flows or something? I just walked by a P-word restaurant to have some German language inspiration in the Discord. Fucking hell, look at... I ain't got time to read that, Cellist, but I will later. It's just seeing your face. Oh, I fucked up on my windows now. Come back to me. Hello. Are we good? 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 We're good. Just walk past. I've never heard of milk in mayo. It takes 5 seconds and 4 ingredients if you want it to be flavoured. Those are just egg whites and oil. I think when you start cutting stuff out of your diet, you get surprised quite quickly by the amount of unknown ingredients in stuff. These are 5s, I think, though. I'll have to go through the entire deck of bolt sizes to work out what these are. Not 6s. They're not 7s. 8. So they were 8s. I must have been aiming at the bolt instead of the nut. Or the, you know what I mean. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Is that actually something I can adjust on the carb there? Yeah, that's the air-fuel ratio thing, isn't it? Okay. I think I'm covered for air filters with the new carb. Suppose I should run it, shouldn't I, to test? It's used as a binder, but I don't get why. Water, rapeseed oil, spirit vinegar, modified maize, sugar, salt, pasteurised free-range egg yolk, citrus fibre, skimmed milk powder. Natural flavours, contains milk. And the guar and xanthan are in that as well as milk. Xanthan gum is usually used to rebind sauces after they've broken. Will it work for my heart? Right, please work, car. I'm nervous now. I've put a new part in the car and I've got all scared. Okay, so it definitely turns on. Will it start though? That didn't sound good. That didn't sound good at all. Something went brr brr.
Saatana.
What have I not done? I changed the carb and now it's... I wonder if there's some setup needed doing. You can get it to use... So you can use it to get the signature frappe texture in homemade ones, as well as unbreak your buttercream. If you're ever trying to make a sauce that can break if it's on the heat too long, throw in some xanthan and behold, it basically makes it impossible to fuck up sauces. Gotcha. So that's why it's in mayonnaise. Don't ask me, I've not got a clue. That's why you're here, Satan. You're supposed to be our... Look, twin cab. That's got to be an air filter. Is there something else that I needed to attach that to, or have I just bought something that's way above my pay grade? Hit it with a stick. That's more... That's why you're here. Is there a point where the air-fuel ratio could be so bad that the air-fuel setup ratio thing could be so bad that the car doesn't start? I'm into... Again, don't answer that. I'm just... That's the current thing I need to investigate. None of this needs wiring, does it? I assume the alternator's still wired up. Yeah, everything else should all still be wired up with no issue. Something that does sound good is a cello. Ooh, there were batteries left. Right, this is probably the last go on this battery I've got. Oh, okay. Well, hello. Beautiful engine sound. If you're making a mayo in non-industrial scale, you add X-gum so it has a chance to break more consistency in the product across the board. If I'm having chicken thigh, pineapple, banana and curry P-word tonight, you lot are fucking useless. Glad to be of service as always. Right, that should make it go up, and I don't want it to go up, I want it to go down. Let's get this sorted before the midstream break. So if I let the choke out slowly... It's far too high. What do you mean you're not doing it? Your friends have sat here and carefully and very respectfully given you advice. Beautiful. Maybe a bit lower than that, actually, just a smidge. So it seems to bounce up. No, it's bouncing down now. Okay, maybe one more up. It's battery charging. Yeah, that's so unrealistic how much charge it puts in the battery, but I might leave it running. What's it like for fuel? It's at half tank. Alright, midstream break time then. I'm going to leave the car running for the break. Just so it can... I'm upgrading the fucking engine. I'll take chicken, maybe get some pesto on the go and some basil leaves. Maybe I'll crack a whole egg in the middle. What you need is a panny. No, eggy pan. What did Auto Mod do? 12? I didn't even see that one. Typically, you ask for advice, call us useless when we don't give it, gets advice, doesn't use it. Monsters. Oh, did you say P word? I see. Good. You get what you deserve. 12, bringing up sensitive topics like that in the channel. Alright. Kitten, I set up the fucking sunset perfectly and the sun went down. Kitten, you're in charge of the midstream break. Everybody behave. I'll be back in 2 minutes and hopefully the battery is fully charged and it hasn't burnt the garage down. 2 minutes. Everybody stretch.
Oli Vieskan vapaamuurareiden salainen vuosikokous ensi sunnuntaina. Asialistalla muun muassa uusien jäsenten initiaatioriittejä ja kultaisia suihkädenpuristuksia. Ensi sunnuntaina tutussa paikassa. Älä kerro kenellekään.
Welcome back to Clutching Coffee, where we talk about all things motor in our little corner of Finland. Cheeky's outdone himself this time, rebuilding an engine using nothing but a squirrel, a megaphone, and a $50,000 auto repair shop.
Yes.
We've also got the latest buzz around town. Word on the street is that Martin has finally swapped his old junker for a slick Satsuma.
Yes.
Reports say he's been tearing up the back roads, trying to rival Cheeky.
Yes.
Martin, my friend, you've got ambition, I will give you that. But remember, it's not just the car that makes the driver. It's knowing not to pour beer into the radiator.
Welcome back to the stream, everybody. I was going to say hello, but somebody was talking. Okay, the car's actually charging the battery beautifully. Fuck that thing, by the way. Alright. Therefore, I can safely say... What's in this can? Kitten, that was a perfect midstream break. Good work. 7 this week. Yeah, Mazak, 7 days every Sunday now for the next 4. Since apparently pineapple can go on P-word, and that's reasonable. Anarchy in the UK. Can't believe Mazak's having tacos for dinner. I don't think... Until I started going on the wider internet, I had no idea that pineapple on P-word was meant to be controversial. It can't be real, there's Americans in the chat. Scotty says Cloudy Lemonade. Keaton says Fizzy Orange. Alkarion says 7-Up. Right, I'm going to assume that the carb didn't help at all when it comes to... Oh, in America, how would you go about making a cup of tea? Trim says Vimto. Mazak guesses Pepsi Max. 12, Cloudy Lemonade. Chellis, Dandelion and Burdock. Let's drive it. I assume it's still sluggish as buns. Why is that running so... That's not right. Oh, it's only controversial if you believe in memes. Oh, never mind that. It's been controversial for at least, what, 30 years? Like, it was... Like, Hawaiian pizza in this country is not... Or what we call Hawaiian, which is mostly a very basic ham and pineapple. I saw as many people eating that as any other flavour. I always used to have Hawaii. Yeah, exactly, Satan, yeah. It's just... I don't think that equates to the UK as much. Oh, absolutely. I fully believe in that as well, but I just meant it's never been a thing, really, here. The controversy, not the P word. Okay, still extremely sluggish. Alright. Okay, I think I'm safe to turn it off now, because the battery almost fully charged there. You always had it growing up as well? It's the is a hot dog a sandwich argument. To call anything strange is to be outside of pre-internet barguments. I suppose. It gives people a reason to be judgmental and people a reason to be different, right? And that's all the internet ever wants to do, really. Do you know what I'm going to do? Before bed, I'll keep working on the car after, but I think for money's sake, I might actually bottle up the remaining P word and then get a new batch going. I like this remix. Because we can take P word to Sothan relatively safely now on rally days. Because I just need to just do that one minor bit of road in the southeast and go on the main road now all the way to town instead of go up Sothan Alley, the street that Alkarion, Siddles and Sothan live on. Remember, pineapple on pizza is mental, but anchovies perfectly normal because tradition. True. Yeah, that is... I know people like them, and I'm sure everybody reading this right now enjoys anchovies on P-word. But that is objectively stranger than pineapple, right? It's not like sweet and savoury have never gone together before. Right. The reason I asked, by the way, is because I saw a video of the American way to make authentic British tea. Sugar, milk, tea bag, boiling water. Yeah, exactly. And it should all cost 15 pence, no more no less. Started with chucking tea bags in with the milk first, water afterwards, and bunged into a microwave with two... I suppose they don't have... It's not as common to have stand-up kettles, is it? I know that's an incredibly substandard way of making up for it, but... Anchovies are salty, like the other acceptable ingredients. I get that. But ham and pineapple have always gone well together, right? Pork and pineapple, I should say. So if you're having pork... You got to think, Mazza, we didn't have kettles in all... Yeah, exactly like what they do here. We don't have power because... We don't... Oh, sorry. We don't because our power does not come out as strong as yours does, so it takes about the same amount to boil hot water on the stove as it does in a kettle, yes. If you want a sweety bready thing, it's called a tart. No one eats a lemon P-word. No, but that's because I think it goes well with... pork, right? If there was some meat that lemon went well with, and I know a lot of meats do, fish, etc., but I think it's already complementing the pork, so it's not the most out there idea. Pork and apple, true. I guess it's gammon and pineapple, is it? Didn't get one until maybe a year before moving here, and it takes as long as it does on the stove. Microwaving it is blasphemous. Still think I'd boil it before microwaving. Stove or kettle. I've stalled. What was I doing? Oh yeah, getting another Killiu batch fired up, I remember now. Gammon, egg and pineapple is the best way. That's Satan's Pokemon starters. Very powerful they are too. Alright, let's get the Killiu bucket ready. Let's go to bed, and then we'll keep working on the card tomorrow. We'll wait till the rally's finished, then I'll go and take Sotha and some Killiu. Only a little bit though. With chunky chips. Egg and chips. From a chip pan, yeah, absolutely. No, that oven shit. I definitely won't argue the order in which you do the ingredients for tea. I could only do it as I was taught. Ooh, there's pressure on Towns now as we ask you how you was taught. What order you was taught it in. Your mate does some cracking roasties. I actually forgot to do this. Let me just check. Cloudy Lemonade, Fizzy Orange, 7-Up, Vinto, Pepsi Max, Cloudy Lemonade, Dandelion and Burdock. The answer is a fat fucking finesse. It's lemon and lime. Kiss my ass. Teabag first is definitely sketchy. You don't want to scorch the leaves. Bag sweeteners, boil the kettle, let it sit for a second, pour water, splash of milk. Bag sweeteners. Sweeteners in second. Is it blasphemous to put the sugar in at the end? Does any of this matter? Who are we? That's how you remember to do it. By sweeteners we mean the range of artificial and natural sugars, be it processed. Sorry, I'm allergic to my own voice. Right, so Than, your next batch is almost brewed. You should pick the kettle up as it flicks off and pour while it's still boiling. Ugh. I remember Swifty and I years ago, we was making our like fucking 70th gingerbread of the afternoon and we were sat playing probably some Halo or The Witcher or something. And we was talking, we was like, I wonder if you just follow the advice on the box. And it was like, it was all about 200 millilitres of this, stir for 18 seconds, then do this, then put 4 more in, then wait until the best one we ever had. It turns out there is a correct way to do some of these things. I know it's not tea, but apparently following the instructions, very good. It's Satan, I'm sorry, but it's true. I'll be wanky like me and have a temperature-controlled kettle. Kitten's got one as well. Kitten's Waitrose and temperature-controlled kettles. Still let it sit for a second because that's how we always did espresso and coffee in the French press. Quick dip into a political thing because I find it funny, if it's alright. Donald Trump's in federal court. His lawyer asked why they weren't getting a jury trial. The judge revealed that said lawyers... his lawyer asked why they weren't getting a jury trial. The judge reveals that said lawyers forgot to check a box that requested a jury trial. Christ. What a comedy of errors. Back to talking about bitter water. Yeah, not for boiling, definitely. For tea you want boiling, but not for coffee. With instant coffee you've got to make it nice and creamy. That's the reason tea from coffee shops is dog shit, because they make it with 85-degree water they use for coffee. Oh. Seems a strange thing to get from a coffee shop, though, does tea. I know that sounds daft because they're so tangentially related, but they're different worlds, aren't they? Didn't forget to check a box. They ticked the box that said trial by bench, which is in the same section but not easily done. They had to specifically pick which trial type they wanted. Not all teas you want boiling fat. I think that the thing is, whenever you talk about tea in this country, it means one very specific thing, right? The most bland, plain. Yeah, I'll grant you boiling water is shit for iced tea. True. There goes the neighbourhood. Mind right, welcome to the stream. Not in the circles I run with, apparently. No, but you know what I mean? Like, the word tea in this country means absolutely nothing outside of basic tea bags in it. Do you know what I mean? And then you're into wanky territory beyond that, which is still popular. I'm not saying it doesn't exist, but tea means something very specific. Mind right, how are we? It was lemon and lime. Fair saying. Still, you'd expect a trial lawyer to be only properly requested a trial, right? Or to be able to, eh? Or am I taking crazy tea? Tax that, welcome to the stream. You add modify as if it's hot tea in a mug. Sorry, what I was getting at before was, if you hear the word tea, if it's just the word tea, it means something very specific. Sorry, not to you, Taxac, I was just saying that in general about different teas. No, yeah, you're absolutely right. I was agreeing with you, Taxac. I just got off at the wrong station. I'm blaming being angry, so I got the drink wrong. Oh, that's what it is, Cellist, of course. I had such faith in you as well. Yes, Gwynblade's right. A greasy spoon cafe is where you get the best cup of tea. 100%. Tea rooms and tourist traps. The opposite. Kind of cafe where they deep fry everything except the toast. Even then, yes. Where the urn hasn't been cleaned for longer than you've been alive. Yeah, neither has the lady that does it. She hasn't washed her hands for that length either. The super sausage is epic for tea. And it should cost about 80 pence. If that. Or it should be cooked at a village hall by somebody that taught you at school and looks exactly the same 65 years later. I was say, yeah, deep fry the toast, fuck it. Or from a sandwich shop, a tiny sandwich shop on the corner of a really working class street. And the lady that serves is 114 years old and she's not cleaned the butter knife since she was a teenager. That's where you get your best cup of tea. At same time, it's like I don't drink it either, and it's just universal truths. Okay, good. Everything should be fine. I'm thinking I might... What time does the rally start? It's 10, right? Okay, so the rally has started. Do I risk going into... No, because Sothan won't be in, will he? There's a cafe on the corner of Donny Market that does best breakfast and tea. Yeah, and I bet it's... And you're always the only one in there. Is it one of them situations? It joins the list of British foods that are better the less you pay for it. Definitely fish and chips is one of those. Tea. Gwynblade had a banger recently, which is onion rings. The more you pay for onion rings, the worse they are. You need them in a styrofoam box, and there's got to be about 60 of them pressed in, and they cost £2 from the Chinese. It was a few years ago now. We went to the funeral of one of our neighbours. She'd worked at a primary school for years, so kind of the old teachers knew her. I think there were at least 4 of my primary school teachers there from 30 years ago. And I bet most of them look the same, right? Alright, distributor, loosen the screw, run the engine, tighten until a chirping sound is heard. Loosen the distributor until the chirping stops and tighten the screw. I will. They didn't. They still remembered you. Yeah, but you had a beard like that when you was at school. very recognisable. It's an old lass working in the kitchen. It's about 4 foot square. Fucking hell, good bird. Listen how good this is running all of a sudden, by the way. Just need to let it warm up so that gets better. But it doesn't. It turns over nicely, but it doesn't drive very well. So I think I need to. Yeah, that's because this sits high until it cools down. So you got to peel them. Yeah, exactly. You got to. Yeah, and they leave like a burnt circle in the middle kit where they were touching the plastic. The styrofoam. Massive crispy beer battered onion rings can fuck off. If you bite an onion ring and a big string of onion comes out, no. Fucking real ingredients. Imagine real ingredients in this day and age. Alright, let's do the distributor. Using the Satan method. No, that's the fucking alternate. Where's the distributor? You. 1, 2. Aqua, welcome to the stream. Those things. Think this is turning? Right, turn it until it squeals. The pop is for character. Is that even turning? Don't think it's turning. I'm super concentrating. It's because my mouth's hung slack. Now it's turning. It's not squealing though. There we go. And go back to. So that's the distributor done. Unless it's the valve timing, which it could be. But we'll see. Can you turn your camera off the next time you have to really concentrate? Was I just fucking... Did I have a gormless face? Never. Let's have the radio back on. So now it should be just the valve timing, which I don't want to do with the engine running. Oh, it was more gormless than usual. I should just move this, shouldn't I? Been in my way for ages. Good, there we go. Right, what's the battery looking like? This battery situation is lovely. This, by the way, invaluable. I like that. 2 seconds and you would have been drooling, mate. How many times do you fucking nerds have a camera in your face? Fucking 15 people or whatever watching you concentrating. Good night, boss. Have an awesome stream. Aqua, hello and goodbye. Sleep well. Oh. And thank you for the raid, of course. Fuck streaming with a camera, to be honest. I did 3 streams in the last 6 years without a camera, and I thoroughly enjoyed them. Power Commander, welcome to the stream. Your brother just replaced his cluster. People want nigh on $1,000 for... What, for Nissan 2? What are clusters, sir, then? I don't think I know that word. Is that a colloquialism for something? Fuck off! Cold callers. Not cold callers. Telemarketers. You did Power, yeah? I miss the old days when you accidentally leaked your Skype name every single stream, and it was your likeness. What a shock. Oh, you call that a cluster? You must have some good ones, eh? Let's have the... I'm worried now that... Yeah. Back in the old days, a Skype name equaled the DDoS. And we used to do it to ourselves. Hello. Yeah, then we realised that you could just Discord stream. Why did I take the battery? The battery didn't need to come out. Glad my Skype name never leaked, given it contains both of my first and last names. Yeah, what Mazak's talking about. I'm sure you remember yourself, Sothan. That song is so loud. Right, everybody cover your ears. Turn it off. No, if you remember, then it's fine. Can't remember what I was saying anyway. Never mind. Something to do with... Oh, yeah, when the camera feed used to disconnect and it used to say, your loudness has gone offline. Seems strange that when we started streaming, Discord wasn't a thing. Or it wasn't popular. First I heard of it, I saw a load of streamers all of a sudden being sponsored by it, and the logo and stuff. And I didn't know what it was. And we were talking about... Well, we use TeamSpeak, and mostly. That's what, any WoW guild I was ever in. I somehow managed to never find myself in a Ventrilo guild. But we were discussing buying a TeamSpeak server for the guild if we were going to get serious about raiding. And again, I always find this an interesting piece of trivia. The Doomhaus Discord was not made by me or Swifty. So it was Vent during your Counter-Strike days. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. There's a guy called Cirrus who was in the guild at the time, who created it. He created it for the WoW guild. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. And just pasted it one day in guild chat and said, I've made us a Discord, apparently this could... And Swifty and I were like... We had a look and it said, oh, but you could only get 5 people in each voice call, that's no good for us. 9, 10. And we writ it off until Swifty went in with his newly given admin rights and realised that you could increase the cap to 60 or whatever it is. 2, 3, 4... 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And I think Sothan's like the third person to speak in it or something, maybe even second. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Like my first message in the Discord, something like, hello, it's Studler. Vent or TeamSpeak, yeah. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. We've got Discord now, you actually forget just how insane it was to have completely free voice chat for something. 10, 11. The only thing it stopped is whenever we were raiding, Swifto and I used to sit in TeamSpeak. We used to sit in TeamSpeak in the guild, but we were in Skype, just chatting during raids. I really miss the sort of casual chatting and like it was such a good environment to raid in. I was the fourth message, third person to chat. I spoke in Discord before I stumbled it. You probably joined it before I did. Fuck was that? Classic grandma message, yeah. I know what your first message was, Mina, in Discord. A lot of people's first message in Discord are the same, actually. I think Thandy's is too. First messages are server down? Question mark? Yeah, DC? Question mark? Because it became the first port of call for people after if the server went down. You joined within a minute after it was made. Yeah, Gwynblade did. Yeah, you joined in like 2019 or something. I remember, Gwynblade, you joined the day that people raided Area 52. I remember we were at Area 52. Fucking wow, Area 51. I remember we were in the middle of a conversation and you popped up and became green. What was cellists? I feel like I've known this in the past, but I've forgotten it. We had a private rogue channel in WoW that was mostly 3 of us chatting shit while waiting for things to happen. We eventually had a couple of non-rogues in there. Yeah, that used to be a big thing. Channels, I think... The weird thing is private server World of Warcraft still functioned like the original vanilla did for a lot of that stuff. But now it's become very streamlined and like there's no class leaders anymore. There's no like There's none of that sort of class identity, and everything just flows. I think it's because we're all so sort of good at the game and used to it now that we kind of don't need such insane levels of organisation. Gwynblade was wearing a blue hedgehog suit for an unrelated reason. That's what cool kids do, in his own words. Alright. Let's hope the valve timing fixed the issue. I was going to drive the car again, imagine. Is it not complaining? I think it might have been. I think you messaged Siddles about how to join the Doomhaus, and then, let me have a look. From user. Oh, the from user things break sometimes in Discord. I can't do it because it won't pop up your name. Another time. My first message in Discord, I have just deleted. Why? Can I imagine? Is it some language that we don't partake in nowadays? Officially, it was mainly for discussing who Tricks of the Trade was going to for the DPS boost. Unfortunately, unofficially, it was for talking bollocks. I don't even know what Tricks of the Trade is. Yeah, what you do, Chalice, is you go to... It might be harder on mobile, but you type from, and then it says from user, and you'll be the most recent one. Because you spoke last in Discord. Click your name and then click oldest. There's enough deleted users in Discord, I don't have to worry about it. Yeah, that's true. Benny Hedges, welcome to the stream. How's things? Classic, Andy. Not classic. I've never played classic, but definitely played a fuckload of vanilla. How's it going, Benny? There's a link to a meme that was Woody going, Buzz, look an alien, and then it cuts to a well-endowed lad slapping his erect penis. Is that true? Of course, Mazak. I'm going to grab dinner now, so I'll check later. Roger that. Chalice, what flavours were the ice creams? Threat transfer was a DPS boost. Once the tank had enough threat, it was purely for boosting each other. Oh, I see. To me, it means that, yes, it does, But I've never played any of the classic era stuff, but it's hard to differentiate between private servers and classic now, right? The message after was you saying, I almost played that on stream and had to delete the VOD, so I apologise. When was that? That must have been ages ago. Alright, what am I doing? I've stalled a little bit. Let me see if the car will run smooth now. So the new carb's in. The valve timings have all been done. Battery should be fine. Everything's reinstalled. Water pump's back on. So there you go, so then it pops a little until it warms up. And then the air fuel balances. You hadn't joined Discord until March 2017. And again, that was a very long time ago. Yes, sir, then, yeah, and it stops now that once the air fuel's balanced out, once it's warmed up. Right, please just drive. It's alive! It's alive! I've replaced the carb, I replaced the water pump, I've cut quite a lot of things. You can go and just click your name, it'll tell you when you join. Oh, the car's back running, I'm so happy. It's been out of commission for like 3 weeks or something daft. Beautiful. 13th of July 2016, so that was just the first time you'd spoken. I put a postal order in Power for a new car. Car inspection? What? $325. What is that? Can anybody translate? Well, tell me when I joined Discord, though, not a server. Hey, Gwynblade, you joined the Doomhaus in... So it says, member since February 15th, 2017, and you joined the Doomhaus on September 19th, 2019. Does that work for everybody? It's maybe only something that I can do as a member of a server. I don't know what this is. That's the amount I paid for the inspection, right? I wonder if this comes in when you've got something done to the car and it's like, do you want to get the car inspected? But I don't get why it's got my number plate on it. Surely I can't need to get it renewed. I don't know. I might take it over there though, just in case. Have to get it renewed. Fuck me. Alright, I'll tell you what I need to do now, actually. Which I can't do because it's fucking Saturday and it's closed. Get a windscreen. Because this currently doesn't have one. But we've got plenty of work to do on the car for this afternoon. The only reason you spoke in Discord was to join the 7 Days to Die server. That weird stream where me, you, Swiftu, Cheeky, War Doge, where we all ran around on somebody else's server because we couldn't work out to get our own. Remember that? We kept pushing Cheeky into the fire. I think you were called Cum Dumpster, is that right, Mazza? That sounds like something you'd do. God, we've known each other a long time. Fuck me. Not yet, Rez. The car is back up and running, and it's running smooth. The coolant... I'm not checking the coolant now, mind, right? But it does need more. I do need to go buy more coolant. You joined Discord in 2015, Azzy, yeah? Azzy, welcome to the stream as well. Yeah, it was around that time, wasn't it, 2015? That's the day. I suppose quite early. The time for inspection on the car is approaching, and it'll cost $325. That was the wrong button. I was meant to press this. The helmet works as a windshield, I suppose. Thanks for the help. I'll tell you what I need to do then. Well, let's get the stereo set up. I'll put the new exhaust on and everything. Yeah, no, you're right, mind. Right. If you remember, I only put like half in. It's something I need to do. I only turned it on and I've had it running on the driveway. Not yet, mind. Easy Green, sorry. Not yet, not yet. Welcome to the stream. So it gives the shot times. Thank you for translating it, Sothan. I appreciate that. Alright, if it's just an inspection, then I know about that. That's right, I can work with that. Easy Green, good morning. Yeah, I've been running it on low coolant just to just a dick around, but it's running. It's running. I'm so proud. What are you again? I assume it's just that bolt. I don't know what the muffler is. I think it's a 10. I think that's it. That's for the trailer. Where the fuck is this bolt? Here. Yeah, it's there. Might be an 8. Seven? Jesus. It's there, isn't it? I swear it's there. Is it you? Maybe not. And I'm back. Just sold some products to a client. It's time to get paid. Drugs are bad. We won't tell him no Gwynblade. Is this how you Greens behave? Oh, there it is. Perfect. I hate that thing. I hate this more than I hate life itself. But surely... No, wait, because that's not a muffler, is it? It's just a stupid... I bet I need this on as well. Hang on. It's... it's just an attachment, isn't it? Of course it is. Fucking hell. I don't know why I had so much faith in the fucking $60... If anything, it serves as a good example of how ridiculous this shit is whenever you see it on some car that evidently doesn't need it. Why are you attaching something illegal before inspection? That's a good point, actually. That's a good point. I probably need to remove a bunch of shit that's illegal, don't I? Wait.
Tarviko sonnisi lypsyä tai lampaasi sörintää? Sovittaja Erkki Armas Hokkanen on palveluksessanne 40 vuoden kokemuksella.
So it doesn't just... I was just assuming I just slide it on and it's a fake. Oops. Hang on. Is the idea just removing the muffler so it's so it's loud as bums? It can't be, right? Unless I have to put this on, then put the... Does it bolt on? It's using the same bolt. Maybe it just clips in, and then do you go back on? Never. Did I miss a part from the catalogue? I bet I did. I bet that attaches to some pro version of it. No, because that's an actual real one. Can somebody check that just to make sure that's not actually somebody helping? Because I have a feeling it almost entirely is. Cats, welcome to the stream. All the way you described it as something illegal but just decorative. No, it's actually illegal, yeah. Sounds okay. Exhaust jewel tip. Chris Man, my love, welcome to the stream as well. Look, that's massively illegal. But I don't understand. You'd have thought. I suppose the way you would do this in real life would be to cut that off there or something. I think he was just joking. Gotcha. Cried Wolf. But that's the thing, like, if this is the case, then that thing is entirely... I wonder... Do I attach you to you, maybe? No. Cats, how are we? 60 Finland mark in 1995 is €15 nowadays. The only real thing is the Chinese children that died to make it. So it goes on when the muffler isn't on. I don't like using the word muffler, that's not a word I use. Backbox, yeah. I don't get that. Alright, well, it's not that important. I'll probably just buy the upgrade. In fact, I should go to shop, shouldn't I? What time is it? I need to go to shop today. Let's stick the old one back on, that's fine. I'm not quite confident in taking the thing out right now, but I need to go to shop and I'll make a postal order while I'm there. I need to go deliver Southampton some Keelio afternoon. Yeah, backbox is how we say it, Power. Or we call the exhaust, the whole exhaust system. That's the pipe and that's the box, or we just say the exhaust. Yeah. Out of interest, I looked through my first ever Discord channel. It's me messaging my friends to get on Skype. Chris, man, my love, how are we today? Are you well? You exhaust me.
Joo, ei jaksa kattoo sun naamaas.
Right, what am I on about? I'm talking shit. Right, postal order. What do I want? Let's have the new exhaust then. Do I need the pipe? I should probably get new headers. Look at that. Fucking hell. Do I need nitrous? No. I'll get the new exhaust. Don't do any of this rubbish, do it. Or do we? No. Fogs? Bucket seats? I'm assuming the harness only goes in the bucket seat. That's the dream. Look at that suspension. But other than that, I think we'll just get... Yeah, but I don't want to just order that. That's not enough. You missed Rend. What was the Rend run going? I might as well get Fogs. Let's get Fogs. Let's go crazy. We're trying to pull what's the face, right? Fuck it, we'll get the new headers. Upgrade every piece, right? Oh, you missed the world buff, I see. I'm sorry to hear that, Chris, man. Mine does. Have you got a busy work day, or can you at least take your eyes off things for a little while? You keep saying pipe and it makes me stop what I'm doing. That's how Towns tells the dogs to stop barking. Pipe! I'll say pop. Oh, you slept in and it's got backed up. I'm sorry, Chris, man. Tell you what I'm going to do while we're away. So I'm going to nip into town. We're going to deliver some shite to South then. Not die, preferably. I'm going to fill this up and then fill it up again. You look dashing for your beauty sleep though, Chris, man. How about that? My hands are cold. It's that time of year. We put our heating on earlier. Yesterday. Only a few of them though. And down very low. Apparently it's winter, Chris, man. Refusing to put the heating on. We did the same last year, but we ran it a little bit too long and suffered for it. So we're going to do it nice and early. The trouble is this place doesn't get any sunlight. Therefore it can... Like, you have to keep an eye out for damp and stuff like that. I started a new medication and it gives me chills. It's rough to hide the heating on earlier. Like Scotty says, it's going to be hot as knobs, but we made that mistake last year. I have a heating pad on my feet and a desk heater. These are the full kilos, aren't they? Yeah. The chills, you mean the fucking... I hate the dithers. Yeah, we don't need it on, but we have to, if that makes sense. So regardless of whether we're cold or not, or whether the weather's warm or not, it's a case of having to have it on because the lack of sunlight means that you have to do it to be proactive for damp. Because well, I think it was mostly me fucked up the discussion. What was you on about going back to the slang discussion, Mazak? Right, am I good? Am I good? Fridge is shut. Hunger's not the best, but I do need to go to town. Look at ah! Oh, saying pipe down to calm dogs down. Oh, pipe as in pipe down, I'm with you. Yeah, you're right. Right, postal order. Stuff to South then. And then I've got some money to pay the bills if I need to. Especially if I've got an inspection coming up. It's a tractor. So I just crash into the tractor. And then, if there's any spare time, we're going to put the stereo in the car. See how fast you can go. You want to be watching My Summer Car forever, Texla? Because that's how it happens. We have to use a dehumidifier for it. Ask for it at Christmas, it's on all the time. That would make things slightly easier, I appreciate, but... Yeah, I'd rather... I think in this situation, it's probably better for us to not let them get close to it, let alone bring in a machine to fight it, if that makes sense. Never let it happen in the first place. No, I'm with you. I was just talking, I was expanding on your point. The power went out, I'm on such a tear, burn the world down and rabble. Mina will sell you a pitchfork or two if you want them. Mina's got a good offer on at the moment on pitchforks. It's a buy one get one offer. What a boo-goo. Right. Rail lines? No. Okay, I'm going on to the rally point now, and the idea is not to cross over. That sounds like communism, and I am in. Down with the governments. Down with the governments, yet he wants a big, massive, overreaching government. This guy.
Good evening, folks Our guest tonight, a man who's no stranger to danger. It is Joe Thang.
Buy one for the price of two and get a second one free.
His engine with beer instead of coolant. Joe Thang, tell us, have you heard of our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ?
Hang on. Rally, rally, rally! Holy shit, have you ever seen a van get air? Communism ain't ever turned my power off when I'm sick. Is that another rally car? Jesus. Yeah, but if you're sick, you're of no use, right? To the gulag. I'm going to take the left run, see if I can find a dead teenager. Alright, I survived the rally. Going back through the Doomhaus Discord, I like how Swift's first ever message was him laughing. Sounds about right, right? So everybody was doing some dumb shit. Wait, now we think communism doesn't like skateboards. What did I say? The gulag. Anything else to the conversation? Yes, that's how we used to lead things back then. Oh, you jumped the train tracks in town with it once. God, I completely ruined the rear axle on my first. I say my first car, but the first one I spent a lot of money on was a VTR Saxo, and I adored it. And I ragged it about because it was comfortably the most powerful car of any of our friends, so I was always the one that was tear-assing around. And there's like a... It's hard to explain, but there's like a little humpback bridge that goes over it. Is that the police? Should have died 3 times there. You said communism doesn't like sick people, and skateboarders are sick. I admire your ability to expect me to get that. Your faith in me getting that 12. Did you guys ever play that goofy skateboarding game yonks ago? I understand that was complete ADHD train of thought, but here we are. It's fine, because your ADHD train of thought matches quite nicely with people that scroll in websites as we speak. There's always a nice sharp topic turn going on in here, I wouldn't worry. It was a fun little passenger time for us as teenagers. Jump the tracks, climb the mountains, get drunk, do it all again. Ah, teenage life. Oh, literally Goofy. Like the Disney character. I thought it meant Goofy as in skateboarding. Why is nobody communicating properly? Eric, welcome to the stream. It's gone to shit as usual, but I avoided arrest. Like how Stubble used to advertise on Discord every time their stream went up. Write that again, Sothan. I can't see it and I can't stop driving. I know I wasn't speeding again. You have all the wine in the backseat. I don't think they'd mind that, but that's a good question, actually. Talking about goofy skateboarding. What are you all talking? I'm so confused. Goofy skateboarding. You could be normal or goofy in all of them. What are you on about? What's that? Everybody just... Let's all just be quiet for an hour. Must have googled if Tony Hawk was coming to the stream a million times before... Not coming to Steam a million times before buying it on Epic. Sure enough, it's out today on Steam and I'm pissed. Typical, right? Well, yeah, I don't understand. Hang on, I'm going to have... Sothan's making me tab out and read his message while driving. I like how Subtle used to advertise on Discord every time their stream went up. Ha, good thing he doesn't do that anymore. Hang on a minute. Now I'm going to have to click that, tab back, go back, sort that out. There we go. Thanks, sir, then. Are you saying, Mazak, there was a game, a skateboarding game, where you could only be Goofy? I think Goofy finds it odd that Mickey has his own kin as a pet. I know, right? Eric, good morning, by the way. Things have gone badly. No, they've gone good today. Are you well? I get caffeine through my ADHD MI. True. You're trying to actually make me scroll back up. You was so thin, and you know you was. Disney Extreme Skate Adventure. Can we all stop making the same jokes backwards, please? This last 5 minutes of Doomhaus has been the same 20 seconds on repeat. Christ. Right, we're not allowed to talk about skateboarding on Disney anymore. Jesus. The month's gone, lads, don't worry about it. Stop talking about it. Fucking hell. If you couldn't play as Goofy, that game was the tits I played as Woody. But still, yeah, Tony Hawk, let's go, that's fair. Jesus. I know, Mazak, we went on this enormous big fucking quadruple backflip bullshit cyclone. And now I don't know what my own name is. Wait, what's the opposite to Goofy? It's just called regular, isn't it? I think. It's regular, yeah. It's like being left-footed on a skateboard, isn't it? Jesus. Especially when they aren't good, yeah, it's just the 2 minutes of shite. The fuck is a super ultra combo? Not something in skateboarding. The closest you get to a combo in skateboarding is a line. And even then there's usually about 3 seconds between each trick instead of whatever the games do. I don't know what my name is either, we've got something in common. Yeah, but we live on either sides of the green-orange divide, Easy Green. We're never going to make this work. Hello? What did I just get rear-ended by? There's nothing back there. Did I just hit the invisible man going to work? What? People are better than the games nowadays. Better than Skate 3 anyway. Do some crazy shit. Yeah, but not like that, right? Not like jumping off a small ledge and doing 3 flip tricks before you hit the ground. Maybe a late flip at the end of a fucking varial, but again, that would be quite difficult. Unless they're still on your bumper, yeah, I'm going to watch your speed. I'm pulling off in a second anyway, so things are fine. Better than a mole grab. I used to hate all that what and what isn't a poser rubbish. That's true, but like, I don't know, Luan doing a varial onto a lip slide and then doing a bigger spin out that's like 9.8 rating, and even then that's extremely tame compared to stuff in the games, right? Bone breaking in Skate 3 is baller. People adore that game, don't they? Skate 3. The intro movie to it was great. Real life combo would be switch flip front, but yeah, exactly, that's yeah. 40-second combo across 4 balconies, yeah. With manuals in between each one. Flip tricks to ground swapping, yeah, all sorts. I see on Instagram all the time they're doing it, blows. It is mind blowing, it definitely is. But as far as doing, like, all that stuff from the game, it's a different level, isn't it? Is the shop still open, by the way? Yeah, it should be open. I'm going to fill this jerry can, nip to Sothens, who should be in theory. I'll fill the van up while we're here as well. Do we pick Uncle up? I've done this twice now. Maybe not Tony Hawk levels. Never really tried to do it, has he, no? I've not got a lot of money, have I? Sothan, you better be in. Did you ever skateboard when you were younger, or just wander around town with a board like a cool kid? Oh, we used to skate to death. Yeah. It was all we did for like 6 years or something stupid. Skateboard and finger each other. Oh, I should do so then, yeah. It's very rarely over 100, so should be fine. Especially a half filling a jerry can like that. Hello, baby.
Päivää ja tervetuloa
There you go.
Neilon kaappaan.
60. What am I on about? What am I on about? No one's ever known. What am I here for? Do you know what I will do?
No niin, ottista tämän.
Yes, I'll be in a second. I'll fill the truck. Oh yeah, I do need some coolant. Well, yeah. I'll grab some coolant already. I'll fill this up, grab some coolant, and then hopefully Sothan's in. His name's not Willie, it's been... Ah! Oh. I haven't had a smoke. I'm not smoking while I'm filling it. Is that you trying to get me to blow up the entire town, sir? I bet it is. What time is it? Okay, I've got fucking There we go. Okay, wait. I've got an idea. Yes! Because that has been pissy. Uncle! I should eat, shouldn't I? Why's my food so high? I've not been out that long, have I? Okay, fly spray. This is my supplies. I'm assuming, Sothan, you're not going to cook anything for us when we get there, right? I bet he's not even in. Can I have a pack of sausages, please, my friend? Appreciate it. Let's rescue Uncle. We've not done it in a while. I'll have a drink at Sothan's. Does Sothan just sit here instantly, grow a snidey whiplash moustache and twirl it every time he suggests something for you to do? I think so, Chris, man. Especially when he wants me to read chat while driving. Sorry, can't stop staring at your cash stack. I'm looking at my cash stack. Filthy creep. Oh, look at this. For those of you that weren't here at the start of the stream, by the way, I discovered how the drag racing system works in my summer car and raced against Thandia in the van and lost. You should see his smug villain voice that comes out with it, Chris, man. Yeah, you can imagine. All swear words.
Have you heard the song about the pork sausage? It's a banger.
Speaking of which, Santa, I watched you drag race today against what looked to be a professional drag racer, and you got fucking demolished. You got beat by the drag car by more than I got beat by Thandia at the drag strip. It was very embarrassing for you, Santa. Santa, welcome to the stream. Thank you for the bits. So, Than, I've got only a small delivery for you today. But it should put hairs on your chest. Tell me how that is.
Oi, don't judge me for being in drag while e-race. I like the outfit.
That lipstick suits you. That good, Sir Then, of course it is. I went to quickly grab the Grabbed the Keelue bottles, Sothan. Sorry, cats. And on the way back, I went to the dump. So we would just happen to be there on Friday at 10 a.m. I think that's how you do it. You just have to be there at that specific time. So there you go, Sothan. And we are now in the money. Can I nip in? How many do I have a drink at Sothan's? I'm going to have to drain Mindrak's pipe. Oh, postal order, postal order, postal order. What, I'm jealous? I got beat just the same as Santa got beat. What? What am I getting shouted at for now? It's like when Trim told me to be quick yesterday and I didn't, and old man Alan died, never to come back. Rest in peace, fresh when. Because Sothan's locked his door. Front door and back. Mindrak, can I drain your pipe? Or as Kitten would say, Pap. I actually talked about going to Mindrak's and didn't go to Mindrak's. Look at his little yellow house. Who gets a house and thinks I need to colour this? I don't know what paint to buy. I'll go banana fucking yellow. What about gay stuff? You better say the whole thing if you're going to mimic my accent, good sir. Man rat. Can I drain your pap? I'm supposed to have quit. The colour doesn't even make the house go faster. I know, it's not even got any racing stripes on it. I'm going to drain my pipe next to Mindrak's house. Thank you. Actually, Sothan's right, we should be smoking more. You know what, the stream's gone well. I don't want to say that die on the way home, but it's not gone badly so far. I've got a long way home to go, though, if I want to avoid the police. That's fine. I've only got 17 minutes to do it. Postal order next. Should smoke more for my health, yeah. Well, I don't want stress to get too much, do I? This song from the Jalopy soundtrack just sings about the car, the Leica. It's beautiful. Do you know what we learnt yesterday about Jalopy? Well, Mazak, you say you miss it. Do you know what we learnt yesterday? We were talking about Slopsy's game jam. If you want to make a game, by the way, Slopsy's running a game jam for Halloween, and he's going to showcase all the games you make on his stream at the end of the year. Learned yesterday when looking up whether, because I part of me thought that Jalopy was from a game jam, but it wasn't. The main character in Jalopy is called Splat. And that's from the official Jalopy Wikipedia. Splat. Do you ever learn a piece of information and just refuse to acknowledge it? I think that's what that is for me. No, Eric, no. What kind of German Turkish name is Splat? No, nothing good, Mazak. Bad news. I only bring bad news. No, I did.
Voi vittujen kevää.
I nearly died for it. Fucking hell. I would participate, but I need some help because it's my first game. Is that help available? I don't know. Maybe. Speak to him. He's probably live right now, actually, as well. I thought you were going to say, no, there's no new Jalopy. I wish. Splat Sharp, who presented Funhouse. Splat Butcher. Boiler was his name? Splat Boiler? What are we all talking about? Everyone's talking about boilers. Just had a guy show up at the door, so I opened and he looks at me and goes, boiler? So naturally I was like, what about it? Turns out he was at the wrong address. He thought you looked like a boiler. That's actually an insult we use for women in this country. Sure, right, boiler. John Boiler, what's that him? Yeah. There's cow, now boiler. You've been called a cow today as well. Is uncle in? Oh, that guy's in and he hates me. What the fuck? I need my uncle, but I can't get him because this guy's going to beat me up. Fuck. Someone stole his watch. He wants to kill me, that guy. If I go in there, he starts threatening me. Did you see his stick poking through the wall, Eric? Beauty. Yeah, but if I dosh him up, I'll go to prison, won't I? And again, I never went to prison for beating him up the first time. Who knows? Uncle will be fine anyway. He'll sober up and then he'll get drunk again. Dosh him up in self-defence. Ah, here's the situation that killed Grandma. Good blades on the bus, though. Like when my stick pokes through walls. It's glorious. The girl at work called you a dozy cow. There's something quite twee about that, though. Cow. Especially in that sense. What the fuck? Why is there a beer crate in the road? Is that my beer crate? That's going to exist there until I hit it at 60 miles an hour in the future and go flying. She was being sweet. I still took offence because I was clearly awake. You picked the insult out of it, yeah. Oh, I did easily, Dougie. Easily a record. I don't know why I don't. I was saying this yesterday. Like, if I hadn't have been killed in my sleep by my best friend, imagine how long this run would be. Now, because in that run we was progressing the Sothan story. That would have been done. I would have. I was already on with, almost got the car ready for the date. That was already moving. The car was getting upgraded. Like, we were so far on that last run. If I hadn't, because I am dying from simple gameplay stuff now, touch wood. Well, this is where it happens, but I'm no longer just dying from gameplay shit. My last one for months has been Sothan killing me with an axe. We could be playing Valheim right now. Imagine. Pronouns are she-ish. Chrisman's got you covered. Hashtag sub to Chrisman. Okay, the rally's finished. We're alright. Everybody wave at Eric. Oh, where is Eric? There's Eric. Everybody wave at Eric. Hello, Eric. No, that isn't Eric. That's Kitten walking across the field. Hang on. I'll go find Eric. Wave at Kitten for now, and then I'll go find Eric. There he is. Hello, Eric. He's not even in. What a bitch. Never mind. All that wasted energy on Eric. He's gone home. Apparently he doesn't like picking strawberries at midnight. Not much Sothan. I posted a postal order and delivered some Kilyu, and now we're laughing. I also lost my beer in the street. 3 figures arrived yesterday, but one was broken and chipped, and another was chipped. Did Ace Ventura deliver it or something? Gonna get a replacement for one and inquire about getting a replacement for the other. Shit. Especially when these things are so expensive, right? It's not like you can just write it off. Like, they're almost the things you have to chase a refund for, right? Or a replacement. I've got 10 minutes to get home. Should be fine. As long as I don't crash into Grandma's ghost on the way. I don't know if Cousin's still patrolling around this time. I actually wish we had another bucket for Kilyu. Then again, I think it'd start looking a lot like Stardew Valley. There might be all sorts of other ways to make money in this game we've just not come across. Look how long it took us to discover Kilyu. The box had everything loose, so yeah, Ace Ventura kicked it around the neighbourhood. Ow! My back's killing me today. I've got a raid later on. Well, not raid actually, we're doing the calling. That should tell you what stage of the server we're on. Kitten, stop dancing, you're the reason this is on. If anybody's got any complaints about having to listen to this song while you're at work, you know where to direct them. Civ 6 is platinum on Steam. From $167. Was it really that much? Why was it that much? And they can go fuck themselves, it's their problem, not mine. True. I really need to change my posture and drive. Oh, that's all. That's just like a game of the year sort of version. So yeah, 10 million of them. Right, I've got enough money now to pay the bills. I've posted the postal order for the exhaust and the other bits. We've got the car back up and purring nicely, which is the first time it's been like that for a very long time, since that rally car crash. When Grandma unfortunately got chopped. I've seen Grandma since I last had a running car. Carburettor's been installed. Upgraded and installed. What else? Speakers are gonna go in and get wired up next. I think we're actually in a pretty good position. Only you go to prison for murder. Is it not proof that I didn't in fact murder? That's true. Grandma might be dead, which is very sad, but have I ended up in prison? No, because I didn't kill Grandma. That clapping thing's really quiet. Probably for the best. Justice for Grandma. I'm with you. But it's the bus driver you should be questioning, not dearest Stubbler. Or Ginebright in this instance. I think I want the car up and running and ticking over nicely. Purely so trips to the shop and back are faster. The only thing is if I do beat the game on this run, we'll never see Grandma ever again. So Anthology on sale from $209 down to $25 has everything, while Platinum has most things. So you can get everything for a further $10. She exists only as an emote now. Up there with the angels. We had a discussion yesterday where I think what's going to happen in this game is, as I'm struggling on the last part of the rally, out of faith, broken, beaten, she appears in the clouds like Mufasa from Lion King and looks down on us, and in one final rousing inspirational speech she tells us not to go and play cards with Scotty down by the river because he's got pig's feet. And I'm like, yes Grandma, yes, and that's the last push I need to cross the line and beat the game. Beautiful. Take care of her Tamil. We know so little about Tamil, don't we? All we know is a language teacher from Sri Lanka. Yet, for some reason, he's become our idol. I wonder if he ever knows. Imagine, I always think that. Imagine if there's some person now, some teenager from Sri Lanka or from wherever, and they're sort of watching Twitch for whatever reason, and they're like, I'm going to watch this guy play My Summer Car, and they see their own fucking granddad on the wall. Imagine how much your mind would be blown. The Shadow Doomhaus is all from Tonga, so anything is possible. That would blow your mind, wouldn't it, Jesus? Alright, I think we're all good. The car, I don't worry about Santa at the moment, so I think it's fine to leave it out. Other than the new pipe, have we done everything I intended to install today? I think I just need to wire up the speakers, don't I? But we'll do that first thing tomorrow. And then it's just all about making money. If you look, all I need now is, because I've ordered the headers, they're coming, and I've ordered the exhaust pipe. You know what I mean? So it's just the exhaust pipe. I don't know what that is. A clutch disc? I don't know. Don't answer. The rev counter. All that's ordered. I could do with some new wheels. I wonder what best... They're probably the no offset. I don't know. And then all this stuff. But I don't like that speaker. I think it's ugly as buns. Everything else is so expensive. And then it's everything on here. Bucket seats for £5,000. 10 grand's worth of 10 grand's worth of suspension. And then the super duper carb. Okay, so we've still got a lot to order. But that's the job for tomorrow. The Shadow Doomhaus is all from Tonga. Where are all these people have come from? All quietly peeping on us and our activities. I like to think somewhere there's a Discord where someone has called in here once and they have emotes of you and... Yeah! Yeah, and they're all sat using emotes of fucking... Like, that might have happened. People with Nitro that have come here for one stream and are still knocking around. They might be in the Discord. They might be off somewhere else using 28 Riverbank. Completely unaware. Right, I think we're done. There's not a great deal else I can do. I could push the car in, but I think we're probably fine to leave it out. Is Santa coming by with a baseball bat in the middle of the night? Well, as you saw in the last best stuff, I think that is actually happening in this game, but I can't confirm. Alright, thank you, Van. Wham bam. I'll unload that tomorrow. But for now, I think we go for a nice late night shite. Maybe I'll sleep. Yeah, let's sleep, in fact. Not like Grandma's going to call me, is it? And... There's no midnight phone calls anymore. There's no people coming to murder me in my sleep. It's just a beautiful Sunday morning in which tomorrow I will be wiring up the car, wiring up the speakers. And then, I guess it's just a case of working and putting stuff on the car, right? If I can get the car up and running, we might try and taunt Santa tomorrow. How about that? Alright, but that is going to do it for now. Thank you all for joining on what has actually been a very smooth and successful stream with no major setbacks. I will take it. Lovely. I'll see you all tomorrow for more, as I do every Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. As you can tell by the schedule section down below, it has been a joy. Thank you all. I love you all. But that is it until tomorrow. This guy sounds finished until he does that yeah thing, and then he sounds like cats. Oh, you mean when he's asleep? Yeah. That does sound a bit like cats. So what Chris Man is essentially saying, cats, is you sound like a sleeping Finnish person. That's fair. Right, thank you, My Summer Car. I'll see you tomorrow. Thank you all. Welcome to the new followers. But for now, fuck off. Good. Can you all notice something, by the way? There's something that I changed recently that I haven't talked about. That I haven't pointed out. Can anybody see it? Yeah, Eric spotted it. There we go. All right. Your first message was 2 eyes, was it, Chalice? That sounds about right. Anyway, boys and girls in the Doomhaus Discord, if you'd like to compete in today's marbles, then we're going to do one right now, where hopefully you will beat Trim and we can all be free of our pain. Yeah, I dyed my hair. Do you like it? Alright, as you all know, the Doomhaus Discord is split down the middle between the green names and the orange names. The greens and the oranges compete at the end of every stream to determine who is the person of the century of the day. The person of the century of the day is the person who wins one single run of marbles. You can always tell who that is because they have a golden name in Discord. If you would like to wear the golden name and take it from Trim, please, then you must type the password when I tell you, and if and only if you are in the Discord, I will give you a marble, and then your marble must simply win. The password for today is muffler. Bybie, welcome to the stream. Chalice, you use light mode, so you're not a real person. Alright, boys and girls of the Doomhaus Discord, it is time. Hang on a minute. The greens have utterly dominated marbles recently, and it is disgusting. 6-4, I see you. 6-4 is orange. 6-4, welcome to the correct team. Beautiful. And we begin for today. We have Trim for the greens. We've got Guten for the oranges. We've got Eric for the greens. Santa for the greens. Scotty for the greens. Tag Slack for the oranges. Satan for the oranges. Cats for the greens. Sothan for the greens. Easy Green for the greens. Azzy for the oranges. Lundios for the greens. Welcome to the stream. Bybie for the oranges. 6-4 for the greens. 12 for the oranges. Alcarion for the oranges. Mindrat for the oranges. Windblade for the greens. Mina for the oranges. Eric's already in. Mina for the oranges. And Kelly, good morning. Oop. I wrote the password instead of Kelly's name. Kelly for the greens. Is that everybody? Chris Man, you in? You want in? Chris Man's in. Chris Man for the oranges. Alright, the greens have won comfortably 85, maybe 90% of marbles recently. For some reason, the oranges have hit a drought. We've had very few points. So let's have one today. First person to pick a number between 1 and 10 picks the level. 154 to 212. We're still miles in the lead, but we're not far enough in the lead for me. We need a 55-point gap to make sure that the Greens' usual domination of final week isn't the end. Are you in there, Sothan? Yeah, I don't see your name. No, wait. Yeah, you're there, Sothan. You are. Did Eric pick a level? Eric picked Fear of Heights. 21 marbles into the race, and we go in 3, 2, 1. If I win, I will say yeah to celebrate. Right, the record is 1 minute 17 by a cell. The level is Fear of Heights. We begin. 3, 2, 1. Oh, Dougie, unfortunate. Oh, I didn't actually check how many oranges to greens there are. Let's just assume we've got more because the oranges have gained a new orange today for the first time in ages. And look at the greens. Scotty in the lead for the greens going right side. Sothan going left. Satan is among the front pack as well, and there's a lot of orange behind it. Sothan's fallen behind. He's won enough lately. Can Scotty get himself a person of the century of the day? I don't feel like you've been person of the century of the day for a while, Scotty. This guy, however, Lundios for the greens, is looking to retake his... to tie Sothan at the top. Scotty, Sothan, Lundios, triple green. Tagsack has fallen for the oranges. Cats, Mina, Satan. Trim doing stunts in the background. Hopefully it won't be person of the century of the day today because he's been hogging it lately. Sothan dropped down early there. Where is Sothan? Oh, he's there. Okay, Scotty, Sothan and Lundios are the first 3 on the shoot. Mina, we need you to pull off a master overtake here. It's very important. Do Scotty or Sothan get a bump? Mina, get a bump. She's getting a bump. Mina got a bump. Go, 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 go. An orange. It's happening. That was a hell of a bump. Ask and you shall receive. Mina, don't have trouble in the spinner. No! Please! It's happening! The orange is gone. We can't fucking point. We can't. It's happened. Lundios in second place was desperate to fuck that up for us, though. There was a spinner, I was already fucked. Tense as dicks, that was tense. Trim and Bybee have gone flat. Did Trim going to land that? No, of course it wasn't. Mina is your person of the century of the day. Taking the crown from Trim, I'm happy to announce. The oranges have a point. Imagine. Lundios takes second, 12 takes third. I'll just fuck that up in Discord, don't tell anybody. Right, where's Mina? Offline, not even here to celebrate. Did she speak recently? There. Mina is gilded, meaning she is now on 13. Ty and Lundios in second place. Tag's like only 1 ahead of the pair of them now. Pregante. Tags like Scotty, Trim, Bybee, Easy Green, Kelly and Azzy all took a big chop there. 6-4, 9th on his first ever marbles, but Mina for the oranges is your person of the century of the day, and the orange drought has come to an end. Orange 2-1-3. So what's the gap looking like now? Is that 59 points? No. Is it? Yeah. Is that 59 points or am I losing my fucking mind? Congratulations to Mina. Good work to the oranges, but 1 second, everybody. Greens, you can't even complain. You've had every single fucking point recently. So why don't you all leave us alone and let us enjoy our moment? Lovely. Alright, person of the century of the day then, as I say, is Mina for the oranges. The team scores are 1-5-4 to 2-1-3. The 55-point gap is... We're struggling to maintain it ahead of final week, which means the Greens have a slim chance. And what do the Greens like the most in final week? A slim chance. Fucking knobheads. Right, scores are in the pins if you'd like to keep up with who's got what. That puts Mina in second on 13, tying with Lundios and 1 point behind Tag Slack. But for now, that is it. I love you all. If you'd like to compete in any more of this shite, there'll be another marbles at the end of tomorrow's stream. And you know where to find the scores and everything, as always, but that is it. That was a successful stream, not a bad one. Cars back up and running smoothly. We've put new pieces on it. We competed in a drag race. We did better than Santa, etc., etc. Things are going well. Right, but I'm sneaking off. I love you all. Thank you all for the support, the bits, the subs, the hosts, the raids, and everything, as always. You are all very nice, and I will see you all tomorrow for more of the same. Right, 7 days Halloween is coming up on Sunday if you check the event section in Discord. Also, Slops' Game Jam is on. I think he's live now. He is. Slops is live right now. If you haven't already, go over there and watch him make a game and consider making one yourself. Alcarion's live as well, as is Kilobits. You know where to find all of the above. Thank you all for being here. I love you all. I will see you tomorrow. But, could somebody think of a final word? As I say, easy green. No, actually, Eric, what is the final word? As I say, easy green. Alcarion, Eric, Chrisman, Cellist, Satan, Bybee, Dougie, and everybody else has been here today that I can't see on screen. Goodbye, farewell, but Eric's final word for today is this. Get on the trolley. Google that, Jeff.